Okay, ladies and gents, we should be live right about now. I'm not gonna waste any time because I'm already late today, but let's get it started. Whee! Okay. All right. Greetings, Renzo, Boog, Renna, newbie. What's up? All right. Welcome, everybody. I love how there are 4 people that said hello distinctly, and YouTube tells me I've only got 2 viewers. That's beautiful. Don't forget to like and share the stream, yeah? All right. I want to see everybody liking and sharing. Let's rock the Druid. Now, I've got some stuff to do, i.e. I need to go and accomplish my Druid quest. I'm also going to ride out to Firebreak Manor. But yesterday, we started exploring the idea, for those of you that don't know. I'm just going to give some context first before, saying anything else. We started this Druid yesterday, and I played a little bit of it on the Rogue Date stream toward the tail end of the stream. Basically, I've gone with a very, very odd selection of skills that have seemingly no synergy with each other, but they actually are working well. So, one thing which I think will be very interesting will be seeing how all of this comes together, and I think it will come together quite nicely. So do look forward to that because it's going to be pretty interesting overall. So welcome everybody to the show. Let's see how it goes. The Druid is my 4th character for the season and honestly is seemingly quite fun to play. So of course, I'll update you guys with the build once it's actually done. But let's see how it performs live on stream. And of course, hopefully people will be able to tune in and actually check out streams like this because it's actually really important. One of the things that players often miss out on is that they often ignore these types of streams. And they ask like, how'd you do it? Or I followed your build video, but I still couldn't do it. It happens the most with the Sorcerer where people like say they've been having so much problems, things like that. But this is why tuning into these types of streams are the most important thing that you can do, because these will actually teach you how to really handle the content.
You remember the spirits after all. I am bound to a carcass rotting in the grove of fame.
Okay, great. Let's head to the Grove of Fane and go unbind the rotting carcass, yeah? So, of course, accessing spirit boons is extremely important, and having all the offerings is key. The thing is, this build has been functioning just fine without any of that, until now, so let's go see how it feels, yeah? Okay, time to free the imprisoned Spirit Lord. Okay, pick up the Spirit Lord's skull. Oh, there it is. Okay, back to Turtle Raw. I love how people are still going werebear mode. Like, it's cool, but I still think mine is better. Plus, I love the Mother's Embrace skin for the Druid. It just makes me look like some kind of plague champion, which I absolutely love. I'm like an evil Druid.
He was healer of spirits. Your
Now,
town is safe once more. The winter, the great tree's corruption has passed.
okay, and then immediately get critical strike chance. Now extraction and imprinting. We head back to Yovashad. Now, I have something very important to do in Kyovashad. Now that we're done with Turtle Raw, I need to actually go after the extraction and imprinting thing. I need to find a dog, because apparently if you say hello to dogs, they'll follow you. I did not know that this was a thing, but I must try now. Wait. Doge! Doge!
Hello.
You can pet the Doges, yes! I did not know this. Come, Doge, you're now in my party. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, they follow you around the city? This is the coolest thing ever!
As I'm sure
I must. We have Doges now.
I can help you wrest that power.
We have Dogerus Maximuses. I now have the power of Doge. Look! Look, another Doge.
Greetings.
Oh wait.
Greetings. Hello.
Yes! I now have 2 Doge! Yes. 2 Doge. Look. Look, I have 2 Doge. Yes! This is the way. This is the true path of anyone who wants ultimate power. Okay, let's go. What do you mean, gotta run back to work? Nah, screw work, bro. Come and enjoy. It's Druid time, bro. I wonder if you can pet other animals. Like other just random animals that you find out in the wilderness. Can you imagine if you could pet other animals? Ha! Sometimes people forget that their stream is behind. It does happen. Okay, let's go into Mallwood. Because there's a whisper, and I do love my whispers. Now, let's have some more fun with this, shall we? Shall we? Laddies and gentlemans. The Dark Druid build. We know it to be powerful. Strong beyond words. I love how I get some random extra wolf coming around with me. You know, for other classes in the early game, killing elites can be a bit problematic. For the Druid, it's just like, meh. Yeah. No, I do. Basically, with the Malignant Heart, you have a 6% chance to basically summon a wolf. But I'm not gonna use that Malignant Heart forever. I'm just using it because it's what I've got for now. Realistically speaking, however, I don't want it or need it. I would prefer to have something else. But it's the early stages of the game. I'm just using what I have, you know? Like just the basics. But realistically speaking, I wouldn't use it later on because it provides no value. And the wolves themselves, unless you're using the wolves like actively in the build, they are of no use. So yeah. The poison creepers for like the later landslide build. Let's start by fortifying, shall we? I don't even have the tornadoes seeking out enemies, and this is doing well. Feels excellent. I like it. I'm icy. I'm clean. Oh yeah. Two-handed axe. Close enemies, stunned enemies. Greetings, live. And yeah, there is definitely like one of the hard skills wolves. I tried out wolves early in the game, but I mean they suffer from the same problems that necro companions do. And the druid companions, there's no way to buff them up unlike necro companions. So I don't know. Like I feel that the companions are so pointless because they don't do shit. Like they're not designed to actually help you.
Need a word with you.
So, excuse me. The more that I looked at it, the more I was like, this makes zero sense whatsoever. Like, why are they making a heart that is centered around the wolf companion, you know, when they're like the levels of that skill don't make your companion stronger. It just buffs the amount of damage that they do, but only by a small amount. I feel like the companion druids are just like left in the dust. Like they're basically a supplement to the other builds, and even then, when you try the werewolf companions and stuff, they just don't work. So like if I have to use multiple legendary aspects just to make this work, I'd rather create what I feel is a caster type druid, like almost like a sacrificial caster druid, which I think will work out very well. So that's what I'm doing right now. Hey Juan, good to see you, my friend. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. No, and even then, everything in this game, Boog, has all sorts of AoE, so generally speaking, you would not want to, well, even if you taunt enemies, right, they're still pretty much gonna rip the stuffing out of you 95% of the time. So for me at least, I don't see any value in that. Like, nice idea on paper, but because everything has AoE, you'll just end up, you know, getting smashed pretty quickly. Which is not ideal, but it is how it is. Thank you for asking the question, though. I've never found a Wrathful Invoker. I found tons of Wrathful Hearts, though. But that's, just random. Wrathful Invoker? Never. I think newbies found one before. But I personally have never found a Wrathful Invoker. The drop rate is like as bad as the Uber Unique, or so I heard people say. But I do believe that the devs said something about addressing the drop rate of Wrathful Invoker. I just don't know when they'll address it. Hopefully sooner rather than later, since it's, you know, it would be nice to have all that. But yeah, since a lot of us already have our Barber Hearts and stuff like that, I don't think they'll address it anytime too soon. But they really should, in my opinion. My opinion is that they should address it ASAP. Yep, of course the drop rate sucks. Yeah, you can get them from the cache occasionally. Also, guys, don't forget to like and share if you can. Hey, Nerf Champ, what's up? Like and share the stream so that more people can discover us, and I'll be very grateful if you do.
Good. What else you got? Safe journey there.
Let me go craft a Devious Heart real quick. Because I can. This'll do. Hello, Simon. Like and share the stream, everybody. Like and share the stream. Let's get this stream out there so that more people can find us. And then they can all see my awesome druid in action. Hello, B7. Well, hopefully you don't kill anybody, but internships are good. Internships are important. Well, to do and work well, I suppose. Okay. Let's go for healing first, because why not? Okay, we're almost ready. Almost. Okay. This has a higher critical strike chance. Lol. And a +1 to landslide. That's nice. No, I do not, Nerf Champ. Just for that terrible joke? Oof. I may have to give you the thumb, buddy. Linus Tech Tips vid. Lol. Okay. Back to town for now. Oh, look. There's a marauder at least. Gotta kill him. Can't just let him go free. Now. I changed my curtains in the background. You kidding me? No. It's just really bright today. That's what's happening. And it's just too bright. Super sunny day today. So since the sun is out like crazy, it looks like the curtains are different. But it's actually not. Diablo only gets boring if you burn yourself out on it, dude. That's why you gotta have other entertainment. That's what I tell everybody. You burn yourself out on stuff, you know, ain't nobody to blame. Way too many people, I tell you. They burn themselves out so fast. And then before you know it, boom. That's every action RPG, dude.
Skins and steel.
This is how action RPGs work. Of course, it's the same
What
stuff.
else you got?
If you're not into doing the same stuff, then this is why, like, I try to tell people. A lot of people, they buy Diablo and they say that they're hardcore fans, but unless you're the type of person that really played games like Diablo 2 for like 50 hours per day, okay, people think I'm joking, but I'm not. Unless you're the type of person, these type of games will get very boring for you very fast. Because what it is supposed to be the same thing over and over. You're playing an action RPG because why? You want to experience a different build. If you're not the type of person who will dedicate 8 hours a day to playing this type of game, this is not the type of game for you, and that's just me being honest, you know? Way too many people, like, they come in and they say they like this, but they get bored really quickly because they don't realize that it is going to be the same thing over and over. And I'm sorry, but that's how it's supposed to work, man. You know? So you gotta know what you're getting into. Hey, I'll chuck this in there. This is exactly how it was supposed to be, and this is how it will always be. This is what ARPGs are. No matter how good, you know, like, for example, let's talk competitors, Path of Exile or anything else. No matter how good people want to say that these types of games are, it's the same thing. You go in there, you kill things, you come back out, you go in there, kill things, come back out. It's the same thing no matter what action RPG you play. This is what every action RPG is. Yeah, so my advice, don't burn yourself out. You should play, enjoy, and then if you want to take a break, play something else. Or, you know, like, this is why I always tell people, don't pace yourself. Don't just play and play and play and play and then you get bored and you don't even feel like doing it anymore. And yes, age also has something to do with it, because guess what? You're older now and you've got a family. Diablo is the kind of game for younger people. And that's just me being honest. When you're older, or if you've got family and a lot of commitments, it's hard to get into Diablo because it feels like your journey is taking longer. Whereas when you're younger, you're playing for hours and hours and hours, and you don't even feel the hours because there aren't a lot of demands on your time. You see? This is what a lot of people have said, man, they come back, they play Diablo 4, they say they don't enjoy it as much anymore. And this has been all over the internet, all over Reddit for months, weeks, and well, I should say weeks because it really hasn't been months, but weeks. Right? And everybody is like, you know, when they were playing Diablo 3, they were probably 16, 17. Now they're like 20, 27, and they're saying that they don't find Diablo 4 as fun. Well, duh, homie, you've got a family, you've got a kid, you've got a job, you've got a lot of shit on your plate. So every second that you spend grinding is a second that you're not doing something, you know, for your family, for yourself, for your job, whatever. It feels unproductive, and that's where a lot of people burn out. A lot of gamers don't realize this, but age plays a huge factor. Like, I'll tell you, a lot of these people, they're right now, and this is what I find fucking stupid and funny, right? A lot of these people right now are playing Remnant 2, or they're playing Baldur's Gate. They just paid out a huge amount of money to enjoy these games, right? And I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna put it down within 2 weeks, and after having played only about 15, maybe 16 hours. Why? Because it's going to be a long adventure. They're not gonna have fun. They're gonna feel just as unproductive as they did when playing this, and they're gonna finally realize that it wasn't Diablo, it wasn't the game. No, it's the fact that you're older. And that's why I can't stand it when people come and tell me, you know, I'm getting bored, I'm getting this and that. I'm like, homie, of course you are. If you're gonna do the same thing over and over again, man, you gotta take a break. That's why off stream, do you know that I don't play Diablo off stream? Because to me, Diablo is a job. The only way I can avoid burning out in a game like this, if I want to stay making content, is by literally not playing it. I just don't play it when I'm off stream. When I'm off stream, I play other stuff. In fact, sometimes, like, that's why I'll take breaks, I'll watch cartoons, I'll do something else. You know, I'll read manga. I'll do whatever it takes to take my mind off this, because that way when I come back, I'm not bored. I'm eager for the next thing, you see? This is how I pace myself when gaming. Now, for a lot of other people, that's obviously may not be as viable an option, but that's why I suggest that you should always play you should always have a game that is from a different genre. Like, for me, I'm really happy about I'm really happy about my upcoming partnership. Again, not official yet, so I'm not going to say anything, but I'm really happy with it. Why? Because I know for a fact that it's a completely different genre to Diablo. So when I'm bored with Diablo, when I don't feel like looking at Diablo, I can actually like play something else and not, you know, completely lose my mind. You get what I mean? And I'm really looking forward to that. And this is why I also like to take on partnerships from different studios, different game companies, things like that. That way I don't burn out. If your other game is Overwatch 2, that's completely fine. You should play Overwatch 2 for a week until you feel like coming back to Diablo. Never force yourself to play a game because you're just gonna hate it and it's gonna feel like a chore. But then the other thing is that, and this is another thing that older gamers always suffer. I'll tell you straight up. Older gamers always feel like if they put down a game that they're missing out. Yeah, because they feel like, oh shit, I need to be playing this game because if I don't be playing it this season, then I'm gonna miss out. But most of the time, that's not true. You should only be playing a game as an older gamer when you find it fun. Like, you can come to stream still and just hang out and chat. You know, like, it doesn't matter. Streams, you don't have to be playing the game to enjoy the stream. You can just come by the stream, chill out, relax. Like, you don't have to play the game right now to enjoy the stream. You get what I'm saying? But I do advise people to always, like, especially for the older gaming crowd, it's best to not, like, don't feel the fear that you're gonna miss out on something, because if something does change, I'm gonna keep you updated anyway, right? My channel will keep you updated because I always publish videos whenever something changes. And more importantly than that, you need to have that interest yourself. Like, you must feel interested if you're gonna, like, really spend your time meaningfully. Otherwise, you will 100% feel it's a waste. So, never push yourself. Never push yourself or force yourself to play a game because you feel like you're gonna, like, maybe miss out on something if you don't. Like, if I'm not playing this game today, right now, you know, I'm gonna miss out on something like that. I think fear of missing out is one of the biggest things for the older gamers that can be a bit of a struggle. You know, and that's why I think that it's very effective for people to just chill out, relax sometimes. You know, don't let it bother you too much. Enjoying yourself is the most important thing. You know? Like, even for me, I love my Necro and Sorcerer, but if I played my Necro and Sorcerer 24/7, I would burn out so fast. That's why I'm slowly getting every character up and running. Because I'm not like those people that just wants to do, oh, this is to this week's level 100 build that I just tried out. Oh yeah, I'm still playing the Druid, but this is my new level 100 build. Nah, I don't want to give my audience that. Because I know my audience is gonna get bored really, really fast. Like, and if they wanted like level 100 endgame builds, then they're only gonna talk to this one person who specializes in that. I'm just not that sort of gamer. I mean, some gamers can do that. I'm normal. I'm a normal human being, you know. I'm not like that. I can't do that. For me, I keep it simple. You know, I need to enjoy myself playing Thuffs, playing like the things that I do. And for me, it's just much more important that, you know, I play this one character, enjoy myself. And then when I want to take a break, I'll play something else, enjoy myself, you know, and I just keep that going. Okay, phew. That took a little more effort than I thought. Aha, better movement speed, finally. Okay. I have not seen that video, nor do I ever care about videos like that. So my thoughts is, I don't really give a shit. And I don't say that with rudeness. I just say like, why do I give a shit? I don't care what other people think. The only thing I care about is what I think, and I don't care whether Blizzard's done for or Blizzard's not done for or anything like that. As long as the game exists that I can play, I'm happy. You know? I'm having fun with me and my community, so I don't give a shit what anyone thinks, what any developer thinks. I mean, a lot of people say Blizzard's done for. There's been so many people giving so much negative news because they know that you guys are gonna click on it. They know, and you know, I'm sorry if this offends anyone, but they know that stupid people always click on that kind of stuff. I always tell people, don't be dumb. You know, who cares whether something's done for? Who cares whether something is finished or over or whatever? The important thing to ask yourself is your community having fun? I'm having fun with my community, so I don't care. You know? Never listen to other people's opinions on random shit like that. And always ask yourself, does this person have a vested interest? Most of the time, like, the people want to say this because if they verbalize that Blizzard is done for, or if they verbalize something negative, it slowly comes true as more dumb people on the internet, you know, follow them and say like, oh my god, everything's over, everything's done. I'm like, what makes you think everything's over and everything's done? You know, who are you to decide any of that crap? Because last I checked, good sir, you're nobody, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that in general, this is how I always deal with, because there's so much misinformation on the internet. Like, what does it matter? Unless tomorrow Blizzard says, okay, you know what, Diablo 4 is making $0, you know, so we're closing shop. That's it. Thank you for playing the game. Until we reach that point, right? To me, there's no way that I would say anything is done for, or over, or finished. I'm just like, Blizzard is not going to reach that point anytime soon. So, you know, I think we're all pretty safe. And I think most games are pretty safe. Everybody's got a choice every day, you know? Exactly. That's why any news comes out, the only news that I'm interested in, ladies and gents, is something that's going to make me more money or something that's going to make you guys more money so you can donate more money to me. Okay? Let me tell you, I'm a very simple man. I'm a very simple man. The only news that interests me is money. Can I make more money with this? I can't make more money with this? Fuck off. I don't want to hear your news because it's got nothing to do with me. All right. I'm here to take care of my family. You're here to do the same thing, you know? I'm here to enjoy myself while taking care of my family. You're here to do the same thing, right? I think we can all agree that that's what we're here on this planet to do right now. Am I right to say that? We're here to take care of ourselves. We're here to take care of our families. So I don't give a shit what's happening in somebody else's life. I got my own life to worry about. So unless this thing is gonna make me money, I don't care what you have to say. You get what I mean? Yeah. Simple. I'm a simple man, ladies and gents. I'm a simple man. You know what drives me? Money. That's it. Nothing else drives me. Nothing else. Okay. Let's go here. But before we go here, I need to go there. From Saragar. Can you have $1? When you give me $100, I'll give you $1, Nerf champ. Hey, listen, that's between you and your wife, Simon, okay? But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, we're all here to look after ourselves. We're all here to look after our families. You know, I don't care what people have to say or which guy is doing what. Like, the people who have, you know, like, haven't you noticed that the people who talk about all these news events or things like that, they're people who don't have anything better to do in their lives? Have you not noticed this, guys? If you've not noticed this, let me tell you. Next time somebody comes up with a hot take, go check their background and go check their family. These are people with nothing better to do in their lives. if they've got something better to do in their life, I tell you, they won't be worrying about opinions, thoughts, all these things. The people with nothing to do in their life, they spend all their day, you know, doing philosophy and shit. Like, bro, homie, I'm here to figure out whether or not this unique druid build that I have will work. You know, that's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm spending my time doing. If you want to debate philosophy or something like that, you know, you go do that. Okay, sure. Sure, I'll give you those 4 years. I'll see you back in 4 years, okay? Because I'll still be here, except that my channel will be a lot larger. Who knows, in 4 years, a $100 donation might be like a normal daily occurrence. I will chase this goblin to the ends of the earth if I have to. I can't wait for the treasure goblin update though. Like, they need to be giving us legendaries constantly. That I'm looking forward to. Because I think that it will be a very big improvement. Because right now, sometimes you chase the treasure goblin, you get 3 magic items. Like, what's the point in that? No. Diablo 4 is going to make some good improvements, and I can't wait for the next update, honestly. The update is on the 8th, so probably tomorrow. Because today is the 8th for me, and I know that they update on the US time zone, so it's probably going to be tomorrow, well, late tonight for me, but probably officially out by tomorrow. But yeah, please make sure y'all check out the update video. If you don't want to watch the class changes, that's okay. I understand the class changes one is very long. But for your own sake, guys, please watch the general change video. Hey, Laws, what's up, man? At the very least, the general changes is very, very important. Do I have a play on console? Do I look like I can afford a console? Hell no. One of y'all buy me a console, I'll play on console. You need to buy me a capture card too, alright? And don't forget to share the stream, yeah? Don't forget to share the stream. The more y'all share, the better. The Betty? Did I just say the Betty? Okay, well, I'll roll with it. The more y'all share, the better. But by that, I mean the better. So, share, guys. The more y'all share the stream, the more it goes out into the wide, wide world. And the more it goes out, the better. Damn, this build like doesn't look strong, but it actually is. Like, holy crap. Like, this is actually working well. Unbelievably so. I mean, I'm being honest with you guys. It actually shouldn't be working, but it is. It'll remain to be seen whether or not it will work all the way, you know, but I think it will. 4 more skill points, 4 more levels till I get my key passive, but
Smells good. Don't stir too much though.
yeah, but you know, I think that there will be a long way for that because, see, it will be quite some time until I reach that stage, and you know, there'll be plenty of chances to talk with me, and I think that most of the people that are very loyal to the channel will still have plenty of chances to converse with me. So I'm not worried on that. I probably won't be any less interactive, that's for sure. Because I myself do enjoy interacting with the community. But in this day and age, right, I've come to realize that a lot of the people that do or are big by their viewership, and this has been a known thing in the industry for a long time. So I don't think I'm in danger of like having less interactions, because by the time I naturally get that big, I'll probably be able to manage it quite well. But I can certainly say that a lot of folks have, unfortunately, like when you see the chats going super fast, a lot of them are actually bots, which people don't realize. But let's just say that I know from first-hand experience that a lot of them are bots in the chat, and I can at least assure you that that'll never happen here, because we're not that sort of people to use those. Because everything that I've done is 100% natural. All growth here on this channel is organic. Organic. Okay, up there. Let's go. That's why I know that when I get like the 20-30 people watching me, it's like legit 20 to 30 people. 100% legit individuals. And growing will take time. That's okay. I'll take my time on the journey. Alright, let's roll. I know, because you don't play this game. That's okay. There's nothing much to know. All you need to know is that I'm killing demons and getting XP. I mean, that's literally every action RPG though. All you do is you kill demons and get XP. That's it. we go. Yeah, of course, Tiago. But, you know, I'll take my time to journey there because I don't want to burn out. And I also want to enjoy myself while playing. That's why I'm just slowly getting all my characters there, you know? Slow and steady. Having fun finding the best way for everything that I do. Taking a nice journey, you know? This thing has 5 movement speed. Let's go with that. Of course, I would prefer cooldown reduction, but hey, I'm not gonna say no to some movement speed. Get me through this a little faster. This is currently early game, so my druid currently is only level 21, so I would say this is the beginner stages, like the early stage. Of course, skill-wise, I'm a pro at this game. I really know what I'm doing. But in terms of just like where my character's at right now, they're in the very early stages of the game. I only just started this druid, so they don't even have all their bonuses and stuff like that yet, which they will have later. So in the early stages, because you don't have a lot of your extra like late game bonuses, sometimes it's very important to know what your character can do and what's the best way to play them in the early stages, which is what I'm focusing on right now. I'm focusing on showing people like how to play this type of character in the early game and why it works well. I'm testing it myself while also showcasing that. Oh, good. So yeah, right now I'm trying a very odd build for the druid. Like normally most druids don't build this way. They usually focus on like say earth, or they focus on storm. Previously I used to do that too, but I've got a completely different playstyle this season, and I'm focusing on, although it's a very odd build, this is technically one of the potentially strongest builds because it's based on a variety of principles. Like it's basically a build style that just takes everything to maximum, but I'm not using a lot of like synergies and things like that. Instead, I'm just focusing purely on raw results, and I wasn't expecting it to work well, but it actually did. So that's it's coming as a bit of a surprise to me too, but still, overall it's doing really well, like far better than I would have expected. Well, I'll tell you that much. It's really something. Because the druid has some unique capabilities that I wasn't expecting it to have, and it's actually doing really, really well right now. But next I need to upgrade this. Once I have that maxed and I get the maximize damage across the board, life is gonna be good. Like, it's common for players to struggle against bosses and things like that in the early stages of the game, but druids don't, or at least this version of the druid really doesn't. Like, of course my kill time is gonna be nowhere near a perfect build with like all my synergies and stuff, but surprisingly it's not doing horribly. Which I think, again, is what I'm most surprised about. Yep, just leave stream with the sound on and you're all good to go. What game do I plan on streaming when the season, in the off season? You'll see. I'm gonna keep it a surprise for now. I've got several, like I said, I've got several other partnerships, and I mean several other partnerships. So there'll be plenty of stuff for me to stream during the off season. So keep an eye on the channel and you might be surprised. I can tell you that one of the games is going to be a completely different genre. But that's about as much as I'm willing to reveal for now. I will reveal no more than this.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer sings on your return?
Of course. But you learned your lesson, Nerf Champ. Remnant 2 is never a game I'll stream. I'll tell you, Laws. Nobody in their right mind would stream Remnant 2 because the only people that stream Remnant 2 are, number one, the most popular streamers who have a huge following that will watch no matter what they play. Why wouldn't you stream Remnant 2? Because Remnant 2 is not a live service game. So unless you're one of the biggest streamers in the world, you should never stream games like that. Because most of the time you will get very low viewership. And that's one of the biggest problems, I can tell you. So I usually will not touch games like that most of the time. 95% of the time, I will not touch games like that. It's usually a bad idea. Usually a very, very bad idea. Live service, like for a smaller streamer like me, you have to only play live service games. Because otherwise people will just not be interested. Remnant 2 is a new game that just came out recently. But it's the type of game that you play, you finish the game, and then that's it. You know, of course there's a lot of secrets and stuff, but people, when it comes to viewers, right, and you're trying to get new viewers, I mean, think about it, Laws. You might say that, okay, if I play Remnant 2, you might watch it, but am I going to get like a whole bunch of new viewers for Remnant 2? Chances are no, because unlike even Dark Souls, as far as I recall, Remnant 2 does not have invasions and things like that. Most of the people that watch games like Dark Souls and stuff, they watch because they, like, the people who play those types of games will do a lot of PvP. So the Dark Souls streamers that want to break into the industry, they break in by doing a lot of PvP and stuff like that. Yeah, I played the first game as well. It's Dark Souls with guns, but they don't have invasions and things like that. It's more of a solo adventure that you can co-op with friends. But because it's a co-op thing with no live service, it's not online. Like, people will usually not watch games like that because if they want to watch it, they'll watch the biggest streamers play for a little while, maybe decide whether or not they want to buy it for themselves. Then after that, they will, rather than watch people play, they'll play it themselves, you know, or they'll go to streams looking for people to play. So yeah. Listen, you can get me to play anything you want, Nerf Champ, as long as you pay my hourly rate. I'm available for $25 an hour for anything you want. That's the same price that I charge devs. $25 per hour, I'll play whatever game, any genre, anytime. But there are only two exceptions. One is Street Fighter or any type of other fighting game because I'm terrible at that and it's not going to be very enjoyable. And the other one is Battle Royales because I'm terrible at that and it's not going to be very enjoyable. So it would be literally wasted money. But people can get me to play anything as long as I'm paid. I'm never against making money. So long as they can meet my price. I have no idea what that even is. No. Ah. Well, I think that might fall in the same category as a fighting game or a battle royale, because not only, you know, would I not know the rules, but I'm pretty sure I'd be pretty terrible at that. So those kind of jobs I'll probably decline as well, because sports games, yeah, I have never played sports in real life, so even playing it electronically sounds weird to me. So I'm doubtful that it'll be a good experience. Although hilariously, thank you for that offer. That is funny to me. I just can't even imagine it. Me playing a sports game. That's some wild shit. But most other genres, I'm okay. Like, even for the devs, it's the same negotiation. I always tell them, like, look, you want me to play this? I can do it. Here's my fee. This is what I charge, you know. You want it? I can do it, but that'll be the hourly rate. And look, you know, if I end up never touching the game again, that's your money down the drain. So you got to think for yourself very carefully. But most devs, like, if they really want me, they'll usually pay that rate. Or for the bigger companies, they offer me a partnership. Said I got some good stuff coming down the pipeline. Racing games, I'm okay, but just remember for any sponsored game, right, that you want to watch me play, you have to also pay for the game. So as long as it's available on Steam, it's doable. Racing games are okay. I'm really bad at them, but most people would find it probably funny. So from that perspective, it's okay, because I'm not Street Fighter bad. But because I do play mouse and keyboard, racing games tend to not be like one of those games that people enjoy very much for me, because racing with mouse and keyboard is wild as shit. But yes, I would. Most things are on the table, and if anyone wanted to negotiate, my business email is just realasianrobot@gmail.com, and we can negotiate on the table there. I'm always open for companies or people to sponsor stuff, but just be aware that, you know, think very long and hard about the fact that I'm limited to mouse and keyboard, and that, you know, I may not play these genres. So if you just want to watch me be bad for an hour, hey, you know, if you consider that money well spent, then I'm down. If somebody sent me a controller, as long as it's PC compatible, that's fine. I mean, that's up to you, man. Like, as long as it's all sponsored, it's no problem for me. I'm sure I could figure out how to use one. No, I do not accept gift cards. Everything has to be electronically processed. Meaning that I will not accept like Steam gift cards, things like that. Nope. It has to be cash via PayPal. One of the reasons why is because this prevents minors from trying to send me stuff, or, you know, lying to their parents. It can be a very sticky and slippery slope if you accept that, which is why, nope, you gotta have your own credit card and your own income. I do not accept gifts from kids. I do not accept contracts or sponsorships from kids who do not have their own income. If you have your own income, that's fine. You know, then you should have your own credit or debit card, which would enable you to make payments over the internet. Otherwise, no. Yeah, that's why if you can't tip, that's okay. I'll wait till you get an actual job and you have your own credit card and you have your own debit card. You can get a sponsored commercial ad anytime you want, newbie. Depending on what kind of line you want me to say, alright, the price will differ, but yes, you can actually also buy ads on my channel, which I don't mind inserting in videos, as long as I'm paid per video and a rate is negotiated. I'm okay with all that. But one thing which I won't do is, like, for example, if I'm playing, say, Diablo, and this has happened, people have negotiated, like, hey, can you do an ad for my Diablo video? I'll be like, no. But if people wanted me to advertise for a brand or something like that, even if I don't use it myself, as long as they pay a rate, it's okay with me. As long as it's nothing harmful to the public, that's okay with me. If it's nothing that would harm the public or go against YouTube terms of service or my interests, then sure. I'm down. But yes, you can theoretically negotiate any kind of advertisement, or you can theoretically negotiate anything that you want. Within, you know, societal reason, I would say. Obviously, you can't exactly negotiate, you know, some kind of terrorism financing ad, you know, let's not go down that line, eh? I am partnered with many different companies, yes, and I've been sponsored by many companies as well. But most times I will do one-off contracts. Like, for example, World of Warships has sponsored me before. I have a video on my channel where I actually have a link. If you were interested in playing World of Warships, you can actually use my beginner link and my beginner code. That video is on my channel, and I've done a couple of ads for them on my videos as well. So yeah. Developers can organize stream advertising, like they can organize any variety of things as long as there's money. So yeah, I've been sponsored, worked contracts before, all very easy to do. You know, it's just about what the developer wants. But what I always warn developers is that, you know, no matter how much you sponsor and stuff like that, to be honest, your product is what has to sell at the end of the day. If people aren't interested in your product, then unfortunately, no matter how much advertising you do, people aren't gonna come in and enjoy. People aren't gonna come in and, you know, take up your product. You got to be very careful with what you're buying and what you're spending on, and why, like, for what purpose are you doing this, and are you sure that your audience is going to be captivated by that kind of thing, you know? So developers do also have to be aware of what, you know, this whole thing entails, and whether or not they are actually gonna get any value out of what they're doing, you know? As long as they're aware of that, you know, I'm happy to work any kind of contract. It doesn't bother me. I am more than happy. Sure, if it's entirely legal, then sure, I don't mind anything. You know, just email me and we can negotiate. Or you can DM me on Discord, since you've got my Discord. By Manscaped? Yes, I don't mind. Listen, Book, anything is on the table, okay? Anything is on the table. You know, Gillette, Manscaped, whatever they want, I'm down. If your future bosses want sponsorships, you know, they need some ads done, no problem. I can help them appeal to the freaking Diablo audience. No, say it publicly. I'm lazy to check my DMs. If it's really bad, at most I'll just remove your message or something. But yeah, I think you can say it publicly. You pretty much you've been pretty safe most of the time, Boo. And if it's really bad, I'll just tell you no. I'm sure it'll be fine. Go on. I'm lazy to check my DMs. How about your feet pics? I did once, although I don't know why anyone would be interested in a man's feet pics, I did once send somebody feet pics for like 20 bucks. So that has happened. Okay, sure. Sure, then go ahead. Go ahead. You can DM then. Look at you making me check my DMs. Jesus Christ. Alright, fine. I'll check my DMs. What kind of weird shit did you guys talk about with my wife? Okay, let's go see. Yeah? What about that game, Boog? I remember it. What about that game? Do you wanna say? Yeah. Well, yes. Oh, so you're saying that as an exception? Yes, I get it. Like, yeah, there are exceptions like that, but usually in those cases, I would do my corporate research first. I would do my corporate research and say, okay, so this company is, you know, looking a bit sus, or this company is not looking very great. Like, there are always situations like that, and I'll always double check thoroughly. If it's a company that I really already know and that I've worked with before, or I've played some of their games before, I'm usually pretty fast accepting it. But if it's something totally new, or, you know, requires some work before it actually comes together, then, you know, I will usually say, okay, well, I'll do it, but, you know, you may not get the results you want, or, you know, I'll do some deeper research and then go from there. Will they give Overwatch their own server? Ha! No. Blizzard will never give their games their own server. Because look, Blizzard is a very, very, very big company. If you want to know what kind of player base they have, for those of you that don't know, Diablo 4 has about 300,000 users per day. Overwatch 2 has at least 200k per day. In fact, Overwatch 2 fluctuates because when a new season starts, usually they can go up to 500k because it's a free-to-play game. There have been times when they've concurrently had 1 million players online. So compared to all other games, right, Blizzard servers have to be extra robust. And due to that, right, it's very easy for, like, they generally buy all this server space, but they probably have to go through one particular provider. I don't think they can divide it that easily. They probably have one particular provider that can dedicate a lot of space to them, you know? So I don't think it'll be very easy to separate. That's just from a commercial standpoint. And owing to that, you know, I think we're just gonna have to unfortunately put up with it. Of course, I wish that wasn't the case, but, you know, c'est la vie. That's life for you. I think it's something that all of you guys, everyone is gonna have to just deal with, you know? As sucky as it is, we have to just suck it up and accept it, because this is the way it's always gonna be. I too miss those days when you could level up 10 levels in a night, eh? We'd have one of each character going hard.
They've been feeding on me. My soul. Please, take it back from Lady.
I gotta admit though, I freaking love my Plague Druid. He is so cool.
Such power.
I tried it out, but I found it not as good as my standard Twisting Blades. Like, it's fun, but DPS wise, I still feel that the standard Twisting Blades does far better. Because I was running without a Barb of Heart and was still like completely ripping and tearing. So that's just my honest feedback. It's fun though, it's like a deviation from the norm, but it would not be as strong. Because there's just more multipliers that I can work with when I don't use an ult, and when I don't have to, when I literally can just ignore cooldown, you know? So that is my honest take. Love to have better rings, but for now this will have to do. Okay.
Good price.
It's kind of like how like Zane was asking me whether or not I would roll like a pen shot build if I ever got the Eagle Horn. I'm like, yeah, these are cool things. Hey Vodka, what's up? How you doing today? Like these builds are cool, you know, but when it comes to viability, like it has to all come together and work well. So the only other alternative rogue build I would do is Wind Force with like is a Wind Force imbuement type build, which technically can work very well together with Rapid Fire. Like this I'd be okay with, you know, but I wouldn't pull off a lot of the other stuff because I just know that it would be bad overall. Shit. Let's go to Kill Shot then. And how many druidic offerings do I have? I might need to go to Turdorar, turn some of them in. Yeah, I think it'll be very interesting to see the new patch fall in and everything like that. I'm okay with it personally. I'll go to Turdorar later. Right now, I'm gonna focus up. But yeah, personally, I think that a lot of the uniques just don't do well because from a fundamental perspective, not only are the stats that they have really, really bad, but they just don't do as well as I feel that they should, in my honest opinion, you know? And that's just me being 100% honest. I just feel that they do poorly. So there are very few that can work well. In fact, that's the whole reason I started this druid, because I'm like, you know what? If I get something really nice, you know, sure, I'll play, I'll bite, I'll play. But if I don't, then, you know, maybe I just won't. The thing is though, like, you should play what you want, because at the end of the day, this is also something I was saying yesterday, I have a very weird definition. Like, a lot of people, fun, you should play, like, I feel that everybody should just play what they feel is fun. Like, I have recommendations, but at the end of the day, that's all they are, recommendations, you know? I feel that everybody should always play what they feel is the most fun, you know, rather than worrying about me. Because for me, my definition of fun is efficiency. I'm a machine like that, you know? I'm all about, okay, what is literally the most efficient thing I could do right now? You know, I'll ask myself that, and then I'll go from there. But that's not necessarily the idea for everybody, you know, which I think is important to note. Yeah, preparation is like a necessity for that build, but I found that it was just lowering my damage too much, and that's why I didn't like it, because it felt better with combo points. Yeah, no, 100%. You know, that's why I'm like, I personally, like, I'm happy to debate this kind of stuff, but I personally wouldn't use it. And like, for me, it's just like, I just do what I think, in my opinion, is the best. Talk to the deer spirit now. Yeah, I have 50 as well. Why? Because the deer spirit can give me more maximum spirit. Not like I need anything else. The snake doesn't trust anybody, but I'll max out the snake next. Hey, Pen. That's why you're excited for more demons? What do you mean by more demons? I didn't know that we were getting more demons. Ah, yes, more density, he means. LOL, Zane's alt account got it. Lamau, Lamau. I know Newbie was trying to give it to Pen, but Lamau, Zane's alt account got it. That is hilarious. That's too funny. Thank you, Newbie, for your kind gift, but lol. Lol. And I gotta post this in the Discord. Oh my god, oh my god. That is just some hilarious fate. Anyway, yes, it is definitely something that I'm looking forward to as well. I think the increased density is gonna be fun. I think the weird thing with YouTube is that it just seems to give it across the board, which is weird, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, the damage is really starting to rack up. Right? Telling you, he's gonna come for me now. He won't ever go for like those that can kill him, no. He only goes for those that he can kill. Aw, yes. Next level, I can finally get my key passive. Hell yeah. Which class do I enjoy the most? If it's terms of pure enjoyment, I think it's obvious by now that it's the Sorcerer. Of course, don't get me wrong, I love my Necro too, but the Sorcerer is the most fun. Because it's that perfect combination between pushing an I win button and also actually having fun blowing stuff up. But the Necro is by far the strongest. But you know what makes me curious, guys? I wonder. Genuine question. I wonder why do people always ask me what they think my favorite class is? Like, I wanna turn the question back on you, Average. Well, why do you ask me what I think I enjoy the most? I'm just curious. Like, why is this a question that viewers always like to ask a streamer? Because, like, maybe it's just me, you know, and my weird, slightly autistic brain here, but for me, I always feel like wouldn't it be more important to ask yourself what you enjoy the most? Because I personally never take anybody's opinion on anything. I form my own decisions after observing it myself, of course. So yeah, I'm just curious, like, why would you do that though? Like, wouldn't it be more important to form your own opinion? Because what one person enjoys, the other person may not. At least that's how it works in my brain space. So I'm always curious why people like to ask others. Because for me, as just as a person in general, like, those kinds of things would just never affect me or would never sway my decision in any circumstance. I'd just be like, okay, so this guy enjoys this, but you know what? I'm gonna try, you know, my own thing. Hello, Weirmoo. Oh. Oh, that's a fair perspective, Boog. I don't think like that, but it's interesting to see how other people's brains work, I guess. Excuse me. Did I see that elite regain a little bit of health? How dare it? How dare it even heal? Even a small amount. That's illegal. Oh, this is so bad. Dang. But yes, welcome everybody to the stream. Don't forget to like and share, yeah? If you could like the stream and share it out for me, I'd be very grateful. It'd be a big help. It'd be a big help in making your boy popular. That's to keep liking, keep sharing. One of the best things you can do for me. La 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 la. Okay, time to help this person take their soul back. Nope, it will never end. Out of my way, you ice creatures! Get burned. Yeah, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. One thing which people, you know, you should only play, like my honest advice, Waramu, is play when you feel it's fun. Don't play when you don't feel it's fun. Don't force yourself. Unless you're like me who thoroughly enjoys ARPGs, you know, it's always better to just play when you feel it's fun. Like me, I will play and then I will never put it down until I'm fully finished. Like that's just how I am. But you know, that's ARPGs for you. Action RPGs is something that it's great, but you know, getting to the final level is a journey, and you have to enjoy your journey. If you're not the type to find thorough enjoyment in the journey, you know, best put it down. Best put it down, play something else, and come back when you want to. Same advice I give to everybody, you know? You don't have to feel like you're gonna miss out on anything. But don't try and play so much that you burn yourself out. That is bad. That's why I play multiple different characters. I do what I want. I don't rush my character to 100 because I don't care. At the end of the day, like, I'm gonna have fun during the season and do what I want to do. And then when I'm good and ready, you know, my character will go to 100. But I'm just gonna focus on each character in turn, give it love, make sure that it's ready. Then when I want to, I'll hit the level that I want to. You know? Let's try out this Nature's Fury key passive. Yeah, see, that's because you played the preseason and you went to 100 in the preseason. You know, I never went to 100 in the preseason because I knew it was just a short preseason. But because season 1 came out so fast after the preseason, you know, burnout happened a lot faster for a lot of people. You guys should take a break. Take a break for 1 month and then come back and play in a month. Put the game down, don't touch it for a month, and then, trust me, when you come back, you'll feel better. But that is my honest advice. Just because you're not playing the game doesn't mean you can't watch the streams. You can still watch the streams. And, you know, when you feel like playing again, you know, maybe you watch enough streams and you feel like it looks fun and you want to come back and play again. Come back and play when you want. That's what I tell everybody, you know. You can still come and hang out at the streams to chat with the people and enjoy, but at the end of the day, you should only play when you find the game fun. Never force yourself to play, and never feel like you need to get to some level or whatever. No, just enjoy the journey. You know, as and when you want, that's when you should enjoy it. Yeah, good night, buddy. Have a good sleep. Okay, with the key passive, this feels a lot cooler. This feels a lot cooler. Okay. Next set of points I'm gonna dump in there as a whole bunch. Okay, it's all coming together. Slowly and steadily, but it's all coming together now. Let's go get the extra nature magic damage.
Well struck. Be wary on the road. Arms for the light.
Okay, that's not necessary. I think it's time for the next stage of Cormon's crap. So let's push the seasonal quest line. Oh, I should go and get my snake bonus too. I'll make sure to go do that.
It is done.
Boots, gauntlets.
Always back for fun.
Oh, hey, nice totem. Okay. A higher critical strike chance, I'll take that. And I got a better totem for myself, so hell yeah. Okay, a bit more armor as well. Let's go to Turtle Raw. Let's go get my snake bonuses. And thank you to everybody for liking and also sharing the stream. I know many of you did, so keep it up. You guys are making me great, and it's thanks to all of you that I can be great. So keep it up, keep it up. Every time y'all do it, it helps tremendously. And slowly, more and more people will discover us. We shall all be great. Down. Excuse me. Ah, there's the snake. Okay, snake offering made. I don't use ultimates, so I don't use dealing lightning damage. So wow, the snake is useless. It's like they want to force me to use an ultimate. Not quite sure that that's the right idea. But yeah, since I don't really have a lightning skill, I'll just have to deal with it. Or you know what? There. Or wait, sorry, this is lightning damage, isn't it? Yep, I'll just take overload then. It can boost. Okay. Let's get that done. Oh. Aren't you the troll from yesterday? Welcome back, troll. You must really have nothing better to do. Oh no, don't hide him, Leave him there. Just don't hide the trolls, Boot. Unhide him, and then just keep timing him out. Like whenever he says something stupid, just keep timing him out slowly, you know? There you go. You see, this way, right, the trolls can still watch the stream, but you know, they can still watch the stream and make me money, but we just don't let them have any free reign, you know?
Come, I found something.
Hall of Records. The cages are the answer. If I can learn to use them properly, learn what went wrong, we will have our cure.
Yes. Send me the emojis, my friends. Send me the emojis. Boost that engagement. It's good stuff. Okay.
There's the entrance. I will open it. Just a moment.
Yes, open sesame.
Hold them back. I did it! Inside now! Quickly! Untouched by fire. Thank the light. The Hall of Records must be intact.
Well then. Excuse me. Welcome to the Orbe Monastery.
Almost there. Just down this corridor. Let's hurry.
Now let's go rip out Varshan.
Look for any mention of cages of binding. Search the shelves, crates. Rip up the damned floor if you have to. The answer is here.
You know what I think is the coolest though? I like the weird vine
Cages.
that I just love the creeping vine following me. It just feels cool. Like there's this plague tentacle just ready to help me whack these creatures.
Wait.
Jesus, Varshan. Angry man you are. Poor Varshan.
What was that? Strange.
Yes, Varshan has left the building. Okay, where is Dormond? Dormond! There you are.
His name is.
Yep, skip. Should have
I
told
know
me.
that now.
Skip. Yeah, level 26. Okay. Nature magic dealing bonus damage. Let's go. Open up all the shenanigans. Then now. Well, Mr. Dormond flies away. We should... Damn, I have to ride all the way out to Backwater. Okay, all the way out to Backwater it is. We'll ride out to Backwater just to make sure that we have the waypoint. This will do, I suppose. Of course, realistically, we would want something far better than that. But this will do for now.
Proper tools of vengeance. Have a look.
Now that I have what I need. Oh, and don't forget to like and share if you haven't already, folks. Every time you do, we shall grow. Okay, let's get out there. Now that I have a bit more movement speed. In the early stages of the game, because you're going to be changing your equipment really fast anyway, it's pretty important to have all this stuff. Movement speed is your #1 friend early game. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I've got a long ride across the swamp. unfortunately. Let me see. Ding. Alright, backwater is now mine. We will need this dungeon. So let's get into it, shall we? I mean, the damage is nothing to slouch at.
Bless you.
Free 4 prisoners. Okay, we can do that. Ooh, Wrathful Heart. I will take that. Now then. Meh. In we go.
You saved my life.
Just get crushed by the pillars of earth. Wouldn't have made it without you.
Bless you.
Okay. Now that they've all finished blessing me. Let's go. My priest of plague. Plague champion. Good. Whoop. Now I keep waiting for this build to do poorly, but it's really not doing poorly at all. It's actually doing well. I'm legit just sitting here thinking to myself, at some point this has to do badly, right? But it's not. It is doing the opposite, which is good. Ooh, they just exploded. Damn. Apparently none of the other maces are good, but that's okay. This is actually doing well. Very well, in fact. Okay, everything seems nicely dusted. There's one more blood obelisk. Oh, it's down there, isn't it? Okay, let's head down. That was honestly pretty nice. Okay, the last blood obelisk is down. Let's go finish off this thing. Truly, this is the only boss where I've actually had to bother playing with some strategy. Normally I wouldn't have to, but you know, in the early stages of the game, when you don't upgrade your stuff yet, this particular boss dishes out insane amounts of damage. But only this one. Once you get to the later stages of the game, it doesn't usually matter. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Welcome back from work, man. Welcome back. I hope you had a good day at work. As for me, I'm gonna pawn off all this crap that I just got.
Out for blood, eh? That's a deal. Luck to you then.
Pawn this off too.
Akarat's blessings on you, traveler.
I'm doing okay. And I'm enjoying the Druid. Quite thoroughly, I might add. From Gia Cool, I'm just gonna hit this location. Probably a wise decision. Gia Cool, I'll go hit the PvP zone waypoint and then go up to that dungeon. I'm just playing out the Druid and like literally just enjoying this. I made a very weird Druid, but surprisingly, it's actually pretty good. I am surprised at how viable this is. I mean, sure, some bosses require a little bit of strategy, but, you know, it's not bad. And I feel that once I get the tornado aspect, now granted, that is a drop-only aspect, so it'd probably be best to save it for my amulets or whatnot, but it does actually have quite a bit of potential. And given the right situations, man, I can actually do really well with this. I'm going to go into that library as well. Grab that. Once that one's done, I'll go complete the next tree whispers. Ooh, get ripped. Okay, back out. And then here we go. Good horsey. I also found out today, you know, that you can actually pet the dogs in Diablo 4. Actually, to be honest, this is the most mixed build ever. It'll be a, like I said, it's a mixed build. It'll have earth powers as well as actual storm powers, which is going to be very interesting to see. So it's like a elemental plague druid kind of thing, but it actually works. It's hilariously working. I do not know why it is working, but it is. The only downside to this build is that it, unlike other Druid builds, it has no range capabilities. It is a purely, literally purely close range Druid build. It only works in close range. Which is, of course, not a bad thing. The benefit is that this will probably require 0 uniques, which means you can have perfectly god roll gear and not worry about your uniques or what's dropping, what's not dropping, that kind of thing. But the downside, you know, is the simple fact that it will take like some of the aspects are drop only, like the tornado one, which is why I was never a fan of the tornado style in the first place, just because it literally required drop only aspects. But you know, compared to uniques, hey, a drop only aspect's not that bad. Gap closers, technically yes, but only one. And that is just your trample. And because that is your only realistic gap closer, you sort of have to make do. Now, you do technically have range capabilities once you get the tornado aspect. Once you have that, then absolutely you have range capabilities. But until such time, you kind of have to just accept that you don't. Little J, I get that sponsored by my viewers. So the answer is yes, but only when I'm sponsored by my viewers. Just play the game. Advance to the next world tier, dude. World tier 3, play the dungeons, enjoy your nightmare farm. Make sure you watch my video on Paragon and Paragon glyphs so you understand them better. That's all. Well, have fun with them, Mix. I hope you watched my video on the changes, because if you didn't watch the video on the changes, you might have been lied to by some people. Just want you to know that. But if you did watch my video, Mix, then good. Then I hope you are excited for the proper changes, because Sorc and Druid aren't undergoing many changes, to be honest. I mean, we get a bit more spirit gain as the Druid, but the vast majority of changes aren't gonna affect us much. And for the Sorcerer, most of the changes won't affect the top builds. Like, the top build just gets better, which is my Blizzard Ice Shards, but that's it. There are no other meaningful changes in there. Why would you use Penitent Greaves if your current boots have a higher movement speed? Penitent Greaves are worthless. Okay, let me ask you one thing, Vodka. Which person told you to use Penitent Greaves? Because the only reason, if you watch my video, the only reason I even have Penitent Greaves on is because I haven't found anything with better movement speed. Yeah, your boots are 26%. Why would you give up 6% movement speed, dude? Like, bro. Come on. I know you're a smart guy, Vodka. I know you're smarter than this. Come on. Come on. Okay? Don't ask a question that is gonna make you sound like somebody that doesn't watch my content. Because I know you watch my content. I know you understand how I decide on gear. Come on, bro. Come on. I expect way better than this from you, man. And I know you're far better than most of the idiots out there, so let's not have you go on their level. You must listen, you must memorize everything that I say, okay? Because I never say useless shit. I expect you to do better because I know you're better than most of these other people out there. And the added defensive options in the Paragon are like, dude, Mix, did you watch my sorcerer video? Because if you'll notice, it benefits only the top sorcerer build, which is the ice build, which is my build. So how are the changes going to help any other sorcerer, right? So like literally there's no need to be excited about any of the changes because for any of the top builds, the changes are built in, right? Well, I say any of the top builds, but I really mean mine. So the changes that are happening are built in, which I stated in my patch notes video. So if you haven't checked out that video, my friend, please do check out that video. Whatever class you're interested in, if you want a real understanding of what the changes mean for those classes, okay, I'll link you my patch notes video. Just fast forward to the section for the class section that you're in. You don't have to watch the full hour because yeah, I know that the full hour might be a problem for most people to watch. In fact, that's why only probably about 488 people have watched it, but here's the patch notes video, okay? And here's, like, mine is done without bias, without any kind of bullshit in it. So if you haven't checked it out yet, please do, because it will genuinely be of help to you. Watch that video, just watch the classes that you're interested in. And when you actually hear my explanation on all the changes, you'll see whether or not any of them are actually worth your time. And I think you will understand my perspective a little better after you watch the Sorcerer section and the Druid section. Druid section is confirmed very short because there really wasn't much in there. Yeah, lol. Clapped. Man. Man, that was a terrible option. But I can't say no to more armor. Anyway, I hope you're doing well today, Vodka. I wish I had boots like you. I don't know how everybody like else, they're using my, you guys are all using my builds, you know. But for some reason you guys have better equipment than me. And meanwhile my Necro never gets good equipment. I was like, ugh. Like I swear, you know, I said it as a joke the first couple of times. But I'm starting to think that maybe the game really does think I'm too OP. So the game's like, no, we can't actually give him good stuff because, you know, if we give him the good stuff, then he's gonna be even more OP than he already is. And that's no good for business. Meanwhile, I'm thinking to myself, why they no like me? Okay, this is all good. Why am I hearing something? Ah. No movement speed. Wow. Wow. Out of curiosity though, let me see what'll happen if I swap over. Let's see the feeling. Yeah, believe me, I know that feel. It is a feely feel, that's for sure. No. My eternal necro did so well. Like my current necro is doing like fantastic damage and stuff, but I swear the game just doesn't want me to be too OP. Game's like, nah, bruh. We keep him like this, you know. At the very least, he's not gonna be too OP. Then, you know, then things won't get bad for us. Yeah, you know what now? Wind is better. Being a windy druid is better. Far better. Going back to wind. Windy druids are strong. I just wish I had all the rolls that I needed. But c'est la vie. Oh, I have no doubt, bro. I mean, look, this druid build that I made, right? It's a weird one, but it's actually really strong. Most characters have a bit of trouble with bosses in the early stages of the game. This druid doesn't. This far, this druid is the only one that has not had any of those problems whatsoever. It's crazy, legit. I wasn't expecting this, like, because this build is, to an extent, right, created in a very twisted way. It focuses only on nothing but raw fundamentals. Like, I'm not playing to any synergistic strengths from like using one particular element. None of that. I literally made it with the idea in my head that I wanted to create something that would purely focus on raw fundamental power, and it's actually working. Like, I legit can't believe it's working, but it's actually working. I mean, you know, logically, if you just focus on fundamentals, then theoretically, you know, nothing can go wrong, because literally nothing can go wrong, because, you know, your power is like as legit as it comes. But the fact that it's working so well is beautiful. It's like Chef's kiss right there. Anyway, for those that are interested in fundamentals, right, I'll be making a sorcerer video tomorrow. Not today, but tomorrow, talking specifically about fundamentals. Tonight, I actually got into the Payday 3 beta. So I'm gonna drop a video about Payday 3 tonight, which I hope you guys will check out, because you know, I'm sure some of you guys will be very interested in that. I personally am very interested in that, so hell yeah. Okay, this one. I might need to go into a malignant tunnel. Might. And I know I shouldn't re-roll something so early, but you know what? I'ma re-roll this. The lightning damage is gonna get re-rolled. It's gonna get G-rolled. Okay. Let's finish off the nature bonus. I'm gonna finish off all those extra bonuses, then I'll come back here and deal with that. I want that physical damage. This one also has vulnerable damage. Yes, finally Druid. Be sure to watch the stream back because we're already at the end of stream, but thank you very much. I'll be playing it again tonight. So make sure to tune in tonight if you want to watch more of the Druid, yeah? And look out for my Payday 3 video tonight if you're interested in it. Some of you might be. I'm so lazy that I'm just gonna craft one of these. Boom. More armor. But yes, if you want to see the early leveling of the Druid, definitely watch it back. Watch it back. Okay. Critical strike chance, yay. For now, this will do. And
Come back and see us.
I'm going to imprint an aspect on it because I'm really eager to try it out. I wanted to see this happen. Because now, if Poison Creeper's active works out well, this is going to be very interesting.
Shards of the heavens.
Okay, I'm eager to try stuff now. I want to try it before I go, but the question is where to try. Maybe outside of town. I'll just find some random twisted soul. Oh, some random event right here. Perfect.
The daughter of hatred demands love.
Oh lol. I randomly cast Boulder, no wonder. That was absolutely hilarious. Sad that it doesn't make it count as an earth skill. That would have worked a lot better. Because Poison Creeper is nice, but I do... Could use an alt. Or I could add an earth skill in there. Decisions. Because as nice as Poison Creeper is, it's not really benefiting me, is it? Hey, Tiago. I'm doing okay today. About to end the stream, actually, but just examining some stuff. Thinking... Trying to figure out what is the best choice. Trying to think of which ideal way I can create, like, the best possible situation. This Poison Creeper is nice, and it does allow me to cast everything in a circle. Also nice. If you have any fortify, Boulder has a increased critical strike chance. Because I could create some interestingly boosted damage attacks instead of using Poison Creeper. Because Poison Creeper should, like with this, will also cast Landslide in a circle around. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it continues to feel. Yep, but I'll be playing again tonight, no problem. I still haven't decided fully if I like this or not, but I'll definitely think about it. You know what? The best thing to do is to try. The best thing to do is always try. Let's see the feeling. Like, if I'm not losing anything much from this, then lol, I may get a free cast of the storm as well. I get free cast of boulder and I get free cast of storm. Interesting. Interesting. This might work out. I might just put boulder there for a while. Just because, like, as much as I like the poison creeper casting landslide in a circle, I just don't see it as being as good as I want it to be. Of course, that means I'll have to give up on some other passives, but well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes for now. I'll try this out and see the feeling. If it doesn't gel with the rest of my kit, then I might go back to Poison Creeper. If it doesn't gel. Alright, for now guys, thank you very much for watching the stream. I have to go eat my lunch. I will be back later this evening, so please do enjoy. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Y'all have a good one. Thank you very much. And I'll see you for more Druid, okay? Bye-bye.